Hello everyone. Are you feeling lucky? God knows I'm not. Bad luck? Good luck. Whoa. Luck is like this otherworldly force that makes the things in your life happen, for good or for ill. I feel like I have terrible luck. I'm one of those people who never win the raffle, who always lose at bingo. Not very lucky. Recently I've been going through a bout of somewhat bad luck, but my luck is kind of stupid because it's just insignificant enough to be meaningless. So I work for a small publishing house in Boston and I have to commute from my hometown. So basically that means I have to take the commuter rail and then I have to hop on a bus to get to where the publishing house is located. The only problem with that is it tends to involve a lot of running. I'm not the most athletic person in the world, so running tends to be a slightly sad activity. But I usually catch my bus, sometimes I don't. The sometimes I don't points of this story are the ones that are the most frustrating. For example, the other day I was chasing the bus down the street. I was running from South Station and just trying to catch it, and I could see it and I knew it was there and it was just taking off. It was pulling out. I could see it. I was across the street. I was running towards, oh, there it goes. Bye bus. The silver line is increasingly frustrating. So my bus disappears and I look at my watch and I'm like, okay, well it's 8:30, I'll probably be okay. I have to be at work at 9 and there should be another bus. And there was, it came at 1:15 and it was fine. I was probably like 5 minutes late, but they're very flexible so it wasn't a big problem. Then, after work, there was an incident. The way I time my work schedule, I have to leave about 20 minutes early so I can catch the SL4 to South Station. If I don't catch the bus at that exact time, I have to wait. I've never caught the SL4 after that. I have to catch this bus in order to get to South Station on time without having to take the other bus, get off at a different stop, and then literally run to South Station. Again, the running thing, not exactly my forte. So, I'm running down the street trying to catch this bus. And meanwhile, I'm wearing these sort of silly shoes. My mother bought me these nice shoes and they're flats, but they're a bit too big. They're half a size too big. So they're a little roomy. So I'm running down the street and I get to the head of the street, which turns onto where the bus stop is. And I can see I can see the silver line sitting at the light. I can see it there. It's sitting at the light and the light's red, so I start booking it and I'm running as fast as I can and my shoes are coming off, but I'm like, oh, I gotta catch the bus. So I round the corner and I'm just running and running and then I just fall on my face. Well, that's not true. I fall on my knees and my hands. As a general rule, as a clumsy person, I have the tendency to put my hands out and try to prevent myself from injuring anything else. And it was a little painful. So I fall, and there are people, there's a crowd, at least 20 people watch me plant myself onto the ground, and there's these women walking by, and you hear that gasping sound where you're like, oh, yeah, they're more embarrassed for me than I am for myself. And they're like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I just gotta catch this bus. So my shoes had fallen off. They had flown through the air as I landed on the ground, so I just scooped those up and just booked it the 3 feet to where the bus entrance was. Meanwhile, I'm like sticking my shoes back on and in line. I'm trying to get my card out. I'm like, let me in. So I get into the bus and I'm like, okay, whew, made it on the bus. It's all gonna be okay. And then I look down at myself to examine myself to make sure I'm not injured. I was just like, oh, that's cool. I'm bleeding. Nice. And I was bleeding a little bit. But it was less like blood and more like scrape, which is almost worse because it just stings and you can't do anything. You're just like, ah, my skin is on fire. And it just is unpleasant. So the trauma from that experience was 2 bruised knees and a scraped elbow. Those are stupid things. Bad, stupid luck. But then, yesterday, I decided I had to buy new headphones because my old headphones had broken and they were doing that like crinkly, like sound. You know that sound? You know it? When your headphones are facing death. And I was like, this is unacceptable. I went with my sister to Best Buy and I go over to the section with headphones and there they all are lined up like beautiful little listening devices. And I'm looking at the prices and it's like $21.99 for like the skull candy, nice earbuds. Look at the price and I'm like, oh, $21.99, blah, 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 whatever. I mean, I need headphones. What am I gonna do? And then I see another price tag on these purpley metallic pretty ones. And I was like, $9.99. I think to myself, $9.99. That is an excellent price to pay for headphones. But I'm looking and then I find another one and it's $21.99. It's the same brand. So I'm like, I don't understand the difference. These look exactly the same. So I go, Mr. Best Buy man, please come here. I didn't really say it like that, but he did come over. And I was like, could you please explain this situation to me? And he was like, let me price check that for you. And then he was like, oh, these were on sale last week, but I'm gonna give it to you for $9.99 because we left the sticker on. And I was like, hell yeah. Those are conflicting stories. Which is it? Am I lucky or am I not lucky? And the answer is, I have no idea. Things just happen. The uncertainty is a part of life. Like, when people run screaming from black cats, which is stupid because black cats are adorable and I just want to pick them up and go, oh my God, or avoiding breaking mirrors or walking under ladders or owls apparently. Or the people who look frantically for four-leaf clovers or rabbit's feet, which is creepy, or break wishbones or make wishes at 11:11 at night. That's all part of luck and uncertainty and hope and trying to make sure that your life is going in some way you can kind of control, but it's outside your control. Life just happens. Bad things happen and good things happen, but I'm just glad they're happening at all. I just really hope I don't fall down again next time I'm chasing my bus.